back in the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So Doctor Who magazine came out on Thursday. I normally get my review out on Thursday, but boy, too much going on. I think the casting of the new War Master, threw me off, and I had the review of Time Lord Victorious audio. Oh God, not very. Time Lord Victorious is not going well. Not going well at all. So I normally get a review of it, and look, this review is basically a thumbing through it together, like you're at W.H. Smith's, and so helps you evaluate if you're going to buy it. I don't know, probably not. It will be my answer. Will be my quick answer. Before we get into the review, can I ask you guys, can you hit the like button? That'd be great. Can you hit the share button? That'll be even greater. Okay, I like you doing both of these, but what I really like you doing is hit that subscribe button. Hitting that subscribe button is fan-freaking-tastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you. That's I do. I really do. So what happens if you subscribe? What happens if you subscribe? Well, amongst them, in the upper, in the upper dimensions, the higher, many-angled beings look down upon you with love and affection for subscribing to me. And that's just what I believe. That's what I believe. Maybe they do, but I'm probably right. So that's the first thing that would happen. But the second thing is you can enter my weekly competitions. The prize this week, you get a double header. It is this hardback graphic novel, Shakara, which is the avenger of a deceased race looking for vengeance. And it's basically black and white with like these little hints of red. Freaking love this book. Bonkers and Crazy also describes this book. Red Razors is the other prize. Red Razors is a spin-off from Judge Dredd with a Russian judge from East Meg 2, about 50 years in the future from Judge Dredd, and he's on the hunt for the corpse of Elvis that has been stolen with his partner, Comrade Ed, a genetically engineered talking horse. There we go. All you need to do to win it, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and in the comments, leave the hashtag Zarjaz. Go right down there and you'll see everything, all the information. Just copy and paste it. Boom, you can put it in there, you're done. Prize draw is on Sunday the 18th. And good luck to everybody in there. And we choose new prizes after the prize draw happens. Fine, let's look at this issue of Doctor Who magazine, issue 557, dated December 2020. I don't know why it's dated November 2020, because it's October. Whatever, who cares? Whatever. So we have the new Daleks on the front cover. Not a bad move. Look, Daleks are always pretty popular, but honestly, I think they should have had that new War Doctor on the front cover. So listen, look. So we get the new Emperor Dalek. I'm not a fan. I love the TV-21 Dalek. I freaking love that. I would love to have a 5-inch model of that. I absolutely love it. This just doesn't work for me at all. It looks like a little bit Alpha Centauri-esque, which looked a little bit like a penis. Or it looks like a more like a roll-on deodorant. Yeah, it just doesn't really work. I think the Remembrance of the Daleks Emperor was so much better than this. They should have done that in gold, but no. And then you got this black Dalek behind them with a kind of claw thing, but we've seen the black Dalek before. And then we got the Dalek strategist. I freaking hate the design of this. It's some beat up old casing. It's not working in any way. And like I've read the 2 issues of the Titan comic he's been in, which again. Avoid. That doesn't even connect to Time Lord Victorious, right? They try to, and then they go, it didn't work. Let's get the 8th Doctor instead at the end. It's just not good. So anyway, so there you go. That's the cover. Let's see. Let's go inside and see more what's going on. Here we hit there. Here we got contents page. Okay. There's quite. Oh, 1 second. I pressed that. Don't know how. So, there's a whole article, they're trying to tie it to Halloween. It's nice to see some grown-ups be the contributors for this issue. Normally it's like, 12-year-olds who wave their identity. Oh, look at me, I'm gay. I'm homosexual. Who cares? So you got Steve Lyons, Paul Kirkley, and Alan Barnes. all like old white males, which kind of like the people who really like Doctor Who, the few that are left, there we go, doink. And so now we get the War Master news in Gallifrey and Guardian. Should have been on the front cover. I'm really quite excited about this, to tell you the truth. And some shameless ads for upcoming publications. Letters. Oh, so they talk about the new Avengers article they did last issue, which was very good. That was actually that was probably one of the best articles they've done for a long time. So we got that, and now we got to wait for this, and more letters. Buy our stuff. Where is everybody now? Look, all this stuff is pretty okay. This is a solid tentpoles this month in 2004. Kind of interesting, actually, because I was there, so kind of interesting. I will check it. That's something I would read. Fine. So now they have it's quite a long page article talking about. Let's see if I go here, you get page overview. So fine, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you got an ad 6, 7, 8 pages talking about Dalek, the Daleks animated series, which doesn't really look very good. I have to say, let me go over here. The animation just it doesn't look very good. I did a like a trailer reaction, and I compared it to a 2012 trailer for Dalek Empire 4, which was way superior, not just in content, but in the realization of it, right? So it was just way so. God, the mechanics were really bad, and obviously you had to make the mechanics female. And look, Tunnel of Victorious is not working out. This wasn't bad. This said, I quite enjoyed that. Nick Briggs' interview I'll read, because I'm always kind of interested about what Nick Briggs has to say. I think he's a pretty interesting guy. But again, let me zoom in a bit on this animation, which I think is reasonably fair. Look at that. It looks, there's lacking texture. I don't think it looks very good. They look like they're floating. I just don't think that this looks very good at all. That's just one man's opinion. What can I tell you? More stuff. Okay, so now we got the 50 scariest moments in Doctor Who. Quite a good Halloween month. Well, not a bad idea. Doctor Who has lots of scary things. But then, really, why put this on the first freaking page? Listen, guys. Let me just explain something to you here. Let me show you the cover. Let's go back to the cover for a second, right? Do you see any hint of Jodie on the cover? Do you see any hint of her on the cover? No, you don't. You know why you don't see any hint of Jodie on the cover? Because she repels sales. She absolutely repels people from buying this magazine. People don't like her. You got to get that through your thick, stupid head. She is not saleable, okay? That's why she's not on the cover. That's why she's not in Time of Victorious. And that's why she shouldn't be here. And quite frankly, are you pulling out Arachnids in the UK as an example of scary moments? It was, up until the next episode, the worst episode of Doctor Who I'd ever seen. It was absolutely terrible. So you screwed their article right at the beginning by incorporating this utter bilge. Why? Right, we don't like it. I know we don't like it. I know we don't like it because you won't put her on the cover anymore. And she probably will next month. No, I mean, coming up to the, Revolution of the Daleks. Although if they're smart, they'll put one of the new Daleks on the cover rather than her. Because that way you might get people who aren't that, big Doctor Who fans buying it. But I don't think there are many. Okay, so this is like a standard 50 of thing. Listen, this is something that I would read this is something I would read while I was looking for something to do. It's not something I'll be like, oh, I want to know. If I found this in the dentist waiting room, I would be excited, right? Otherwise, no. And I have to tell you, look, they got the Lone Cyberman here. Would have been great. Would have been a great idea if they had any idea what they were doing with it. But visually, I think it looked very good. I just don't know. I mean, really, and I'm going to be talking about this in a minute. The Fury from the Deep when I do my review of that. That's my next video using this specific clip. Which is probably not the best thing they could have done. So they go. Are You My Mummy? Okay, Fitches got 3. Brain and Morbius, and then really thing under your bed and listen? I don't really think so. I don't think Listen was really that successful episode. But you know what? Vive la différence. Vive la différence. I can cope with people having different points of view to me. So then we have an article about the costume design for season 12. And listen, I can't say don't have anything or see that in it because I guess there are fans of. But like, really, it's like, why are you reminding me of the dregs? Like, that was such a terrible episode. You think because it's been what 6 months or what 8 months since it aired, or 10 months that people have forgotten how awful it was. I guess they kind of have, really. Again, they weren't great villains. Like, just God, like, just have some self-awareness. And talking about self-awareness, poor what's her name from Sarah Jane Chronicles. When I saw her in this, it was embarrassed. I was embarrassed for her. Was it Angeli, whatever her name is? I was actually embarrassed for her for this, like, what she had to do to make a bloody living. It was like a parody of Doctor Who by people who don't know or like it. You know, this is a Doctor Who monster, like if you're watching a sketch of a Doctor Who sketch on Victoria Wood, and that really, and you go again, then you're just reminding me of a lot of bad ideas. So, but again, great design. Look at that, freaking great design, great realization of the design. I just wish it went somewhere. I wish this design was worthy of the work that went into it. Yeah, worthy of the series is going into, and it wasn't. I'm one of the few people who like the Cyberlords. I like the look of the Cyberlords a lot, quite right. I like the look of these Cybermen as well. I think these for me, I think are probably the most successful Cybermen design. It's not Cyberlords, the Cybermen, but you know, it's it's unfortunately it's on top of the Chibnall era, which is objectionably awful. So now it's talking about collecting annuals. Yeah, I guess if you want, fine. There's a little mention of brilliant books that do like these fake annuals. Yeah, they did the Master one, and they're really good. Let me zoom in on that because it's really worth looking at. Isn't that great? Yeah, we can make a little bit for that Master. There we go. Don't. Right, that just looks good. Okay, I'm just on board for that. God, then I see Jodie's annual. Like, really? Look, annuals have never really appealed to me that much. They've always been, you know, a bit painfully crap. Yeah, that's just the way it is, a bit painfully crap. So yeah, fine. But, you know, listen, they are desperate to find content. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel right now. So now we got the cartoon Monstrous Beauty, Times and Time Lord Victorious. And we know it's got to end up with the Doctor making friends with the vampires as he turns up with a vampire fleet at the end of the book they just pulled out. Okay, fine, whatever. What's this? The second installment of interviews with cast and crew of Marco Polo begins with Penny Joy, who's production assistant of the fabled Lost Story. Again, this just looks like desperate scraping of the bottom of the barrel. You know, Doctor Who magazine, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. You could have an incredibly great magazine right now, and it really could have a great magazine if you address the most, you know, I think the most significant thing in fandom, which is the split in fandom, which is, I think you should have articles talking about the new series of Doctor Who and arguing from one side and the other. You know, actually get into the freaking issues. I understand Chris Chibnall doesn't want to do that because, he doesn't want to admit there's a problem. We all know there's a problem. There's not, like, who do you think you're kidding? We all know it's not working out. Okay, so there's this, I would say reasonably dull plotting article that I don't really care about. Fine, go. And then Fact or Fiction is Marco Polo. Now, yeah, I really wish Big Finish, and specifically Big Finish, would crowdsource a recreation of Marco Polo starring the Dave Bradley team, right? The Dave Bradley crew, do it exactly like Mission to the Unknown. I think that would probably be a better way of reconstructing the that lost story, and I think it would really go down well. So that would be interesting, but don't hold your breath. So now we get to Apocrypha. Talks a bit about comic books, and they do talk about Grant Morrison, who talked about his plans to be a showrunner for Doctor Who. Great story, this, by the way, World Shapers. Doesn't fit into any continuity, but still a good freaking story. So now we're on to the reviews. Monster Vault book, I'm not gonna, like another Peter Hanning type book, I'm not getting it, because why? I'm seeing the what's her name? The Resolution Dalek. So yeah, no, I'm not interested in anything that from this era. I'm going to read this review. I'll read this review. I'll read that review. I'll read all these reviews, okay? The reviews I quite like. Then, God, I'll see the sales figures for that Mistress of Chaos. Better's not so good. So then we have Coming Soon, and I'm not really... I pre-ordered this set because, it was David Tennant and Riverside. It seemed pretty... I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about it. Like, who's writing them? Written by Lizzie Hopely. Here's where Big Finish have brought me to with their diversity hires. And yes, they are diversity hires. When you have somebody who spends their life on Twitter obsessed with their identity and your identity, right? Obsessed with your skin color, your sexual orientation, obsessed with all this stuff. And they get a job being a first-time writer for Big Finish. And they produce utter unlistenable garbage. Like, utter unlistenable garbage. The worst thing ever. You're going to be called a diversity hire. And I saw, it's all first-time female writers for Time Lord Victoria. So I heard the first one. Not very good. Not very good. So now I see, Lizzie Hopely. I don't know if she's written for Big Finish before. I think she has, but I really don't know. And it just makes me go, oh dear. Why? So there's that. Who else has worked on this thing? They should tell you. Second one by Simon Gurry. Oh no, this is Wicked Sisters. I wonder who else is writing for this. Does it say anywhere? Written by Liz. I guess not. Okay, I thought there was a box set of 4 of them coming out. But I am somewhat nervous. I'm somewhat nervous about this stuff. This is the return of the Tracer twins from the Key 2 Time series. Basically these are the Tracers from the sequel to Key to Time with Peter David's thing. It's a box set coming out next month. Kind of interesting. I got that on pre-order. I will let you know what it's like. Again, written by Simon Gurrier. I kind of trust him. Short Trip. I don't really listen to them that often. Blogs of Doom. Don't know anything about it. And coming next month, the collectible issue. Chris Chibnall's back. He's going to write a column. So again, they must be getting ready for Revolution of the Daleks. And I think that's your lot. Then you get the cover free. And the trouble is when you take everything else off the cover, you see how cheaply made this is, how bad it looks. I don't want to tell you. So look, there you go. That is Doctor Who Magazine 557. Is it worth your money? Is it worth your time? I guess it's up to you. I guess it's up to you. You've seen what's in it now. You are now thoroughly informed. If you want to go and buy it, go and buy it. If you don't, you don't. I wonder, listen, if it's still hanging on, maybe it's going to survive. Maybe Doctor Who Magazine will survive. Who knows or dares to dream? My name is Sheila Beckin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share and subscribe and ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.